Today we'll be talking about materials design and why is it so important for teachers worldwide and for us future teachers to create our own material for class. Okay? So first of all, it's important to understand that as educators, our role goes beyond only delivering content. We need to adapt and sometimes even create materials that can meet and respond to all of our students' realities. So we need to keep in mind their interests, their backgrounds, their individual learning needs. The learning needs is one of the most important components here. Especially in language teaching, there is no single textbooks that can fully meet all of our or every student's needs. So each classroom, student, and context is completely unique. As many experts mentioned, or some of the experts that appear on the text, like Núñez or Telles, they explain that even though textbooks like this are very valuable tools, they cannot always account for the historical, social, and cultural realities of each classroom. That is where the real work begins, because designing materials require that the material fit in all the contexts in our classroom. The best example I can give for this, it is when we were kids, or when I was a kid, and I was at school. So when we were first learning English, all the textbooks always were from, the contexts are from North America or London, right? So even though you can learn English this way with this kind of textbooks, for example, this is one I had for my 5th grade, if I'm not mistaken. So this is a great example that us being Colombian people, we do not learn English through our Colombian context, and I think that is like the greatest answer to why Colombian people doesn't have a very good English level in average. Teachers, we need to design our own material because, as I mentioned before, it's really difficult to find one single material, textbook, worksheet, etc., that can meet all of our students' learning needs and realities. Something that they can feel identified with. It's really difficult because each group of students have their own backgrounds, culturally, educationally speaking, and all of them require materials that can reflect these contexts. So by designing our own materials, we as teachers and future teachers, we can tailor the content to the learning styles and interests of our students, making the learning process more effective and of course meaningful. We all have the creativity, the patience, and the knowledge to design materials that truly make a difference in our classroom. The more you focus on your students' learning needs, the more you will see them progress. Designing materials, it's about shaping an experience that can empower our students to succeed, not only in language learning, but in general learning.